Twixx Man in the mix with Twixx. New York City time, you rocking with the best. We in Brooklyn right now in Bed-Stuy. We are in the Music Lab, if you don't know, owned by Mark Reddick. Thank you so much, Mark, for allowing us to utilize this space. You know, it's a beautiful environment in here, man. You know, some good pieces in here, too. Some good keyboards, a drum set. I mean, listen, I'm not going to tell you everything in here, you know what I'm saying, because I don't want you schemers trying to run down on my boy, you know what I'm saying? But for you artists that's interested in, kind of putting that good sound down, come give him a check. Come check him out, give him a look. But enough about me and everything else going on. We are here with a featured artist right now and a beautiful featured guest that goes by the name of Kenise. How you doing?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm good. You make me a little nervous, you know what I'm saying? And the funny thing is, I know Kenise, a little more than you guys may think. This is not just in front of the camera thing. We actually speak outside of this. So she actually was a featured guest on the In the Mix with Twixx show a couple of weeks back. When it was in Dumbo, right?
Right. That was great.
Yeah, beautiful day. I mean, the sun was shining, the wind was blowing. I mean, it was a beautiful feel. So what's going on with you? You got an album that's about to be released. Let the viewers know what's going on, Kenise.
Yeah. So you're going to be talking about, I guess, asking me questions, right, about my upcoming You're Amazing album that's coming out on June 18th.
Absolutely. Do you have a favorite song on it so far?
So far, I wrote most of the music, well, all of the music. Mark and I worked on a few of them together. My favorite, I have a few favorites. So, which is all of them?
No doubt.
Yeah.
Good answer. Question. Could you let them know when will this project be released?
Sure, of course. Yeah. Yes.
No doubt.
Saturday, June 18th. Doors open at 5 o'clock. It's going to be in Richmond Hill, Queens, New York, Global Christian Ministries. And actually, we're going to be playing this video the night of the release.
Okay, great. Will it be on the big screen or will you be on the stage doing it up?
No, it's going to be on the big screen.
Okay. I just wanted to check. Quick question. What influenced you to put out this project?
My mom is a worship leader, so both of my parents are pastors. So she's a singer, and she was kind of my influence in regards to singing. The influence to put out this project, I would say it's me. I wanted to. I didn't realize that when I wrote my first song in 2007 that it would evolve into the You're Amazing project. So I think what really pushed me was from 2010, 2012-ish to now, it's been a very challenging time of my life. Being a single mom, I was divorced 4 years, and I just decided to put something out that would leave legacy for my daughter.
No doubt. Good luck with all your future endeavors, and a divorce is not always a negative thing. I mean, you're definitely not gonna have. You're definitely. Look. The funny thing is, man, hey, yo, Kenise got me under a lot of pressure right now. Usually I'm the guy, bossing up on everybody, letting them know what's going on. Like, she always got the fire, and she put me in my place. You know what I'm saying? So I'm still feeling good. Like I said, for the viewers that don't know that's not familiar with me. When I'm stuttering, I'm not nervous, nor am I lying. It's just that my brain, clicks so fast, the words doesn't come out, well enough. But anyway, are you the only musically inclined one in your family, or is there?
My mom is the worship leader, but my sister also sings rap. So we wanted to collaborate a little bit on this project, but we didn't have a chance to. She just had triplets in December, and she's a doctor, so she's a pediatrician and internist in Georgia. So we did not have a chance to work together on this project, but she should be releasing a project next year, and hopefully she'll ask me to sing a few of her songs with her.
That's what's up. Yo, listen, man, shout out to the little sis, right? Shout out to the little sis, shout out to the triplets, and hopefully we could get you on the show and drop a little 16 or something like that.
Go down to Georgia to do that.
No, listen, and we about that, traveling, so we definitely go get down there. It's not a problem. So, you said your mother influenced you.
Right. Yeah. So she's the singer. My dad thinks he could sing, but he should stick to preaching. Okay. Because when he starts singing, after he finishes a sermon and he sings a song, it's like we can't find the key because it doesn't exist on the piano. It's like chord of Z or something, Z minor.
You know, you talking about your dad. You are aware that this is gonna be released,
But a
right?
lot of people know that, like, some pastors feel they can sing because they get up there to preach the word and stuff, and then they're like, "Oh, amazing," and they're like, "Oh, okay."
I'm not going there. I'm not going there. Quick question: who's your audience?
So I'm a worship leader. So I lead worship at my local church in Queens. So my audience is congregation. So my audience is Christian individuals and even unbelievers, people who don't know God. The music in my song is going to be influential because it's encouraging, it's uplifting. You can play it during your devotion. You can play it when you're down, and again, become encouraged, or you can play it when you're happy and just continue to stay happy.
No doubt. Good answer. Good answer. Cause there are a lot of times, when not me personally, but I know there's a lot of people out there, for the viewers watching, and maybe you, when you speak to someone, that does things that's Christ centered. They don't really have an outside of that. It's not. It's like is this and only this. So I like the fact that you said you putting out a gospel project that everyone could relate to and feel.
Right. Yeah. So the project has a little bit of gospel, has a little bit of jazz. One of the songs I do has a little touch of country. I have a little bit of acoustic in there. I have like electric guitar. So it's a mixture of like different genres.
Do you play any instruments?
I play piano. Yes.
Okay. So, when did you start playing the piano? Let me know. I want to know.
Yeah. So I started taking piano lessons specifically to play in my church. So I was 14.
Okay. What was your first song you played on the piano? Was
Oh
it
my
like
gosh.
a little star thing going on, or did you like really get into it?
I don't remember what was like my first song. I just remember bringing my music book to my music teacher from Christian music, and I'm like, I want to learn how to play these songs because I want to play in my church. So
were you able to like play the keyboard and sing at the same time?
yeah, and which is very challenging. Not a lot of people can do that. So I play keyboard, I sing, and I lead worship at the same time. So like I make sure that the vocals are all good. I make sure that all the other musicians are good in sync. So I do a lot of stuff on a Sunday
All
morning.
right. So you are a composer.
Yes.
No doubt. No doubt. So how many songs on an album?
Yeah, so I have 11 songs
Okay.
and a bonus track. Well, my bonus track is my 11th track.
Okay. So what's the name of the bonus track?
Wait, you'll see.
Are you telling me to wait? No, I'm interviewing you, Kenise. You have to tell me all the questions that I want to.
That's the name of the song.
The name of the song is called "Wait, You'll See."
Wait, you'll see.
Started out feeling I was no good. Those are words you kept saying to me. Just because we ended drastically. You made my mind wonder what I would be. For a while I drove myself crazy. But today I'm no longer the same. Wait, and you'll see. I will amaze you with what I will be. Still I believe I've gotten stronger. Just take it from me. I got my courage back. I feel alive again. It wasn't easy, but in spite of the pain, I'm not the woman that I used to be. I'm relentless and been set free. And now I know who really I am. Just look at me, I'll say it again.
And what is it about?
It's actually kind of like a girl power song, like, and it could be a boy power song, but it's like for kind of the haters out there, people who talk about you behind your back, like, oh, who she thinks she is, or he thinks he is, doing all of this stuff and feeling that people are gonna care who they are, and you're never gonna be as big as this and that. It's kind of for those people, like, wait, you'll see.
I got you. So it's more or less like a redemption song, like just fall back. Now listen, excuse me, like life is good because we are breathing this good air, but don't get it twisted, man. People come from all walks of life. We got haters. There's haters everywhere, right?
everywhere, everywhere.
No doubt, no doubt. Even the ones who sit in the front of the, even the ones who sit in front of the church, you know what I'm saying? Just like the ones who sit in the back, you know what I'm saying? Somebody always got something to say. So another question I have for you. When do you plan on releasing this music to the viewers, and let them know what platform that they could find this music on as well? This
Sure.
album, excuse me.
Right, so they can buy it the night of the CD release. So I'm actually going to have the actual CDs for everyone to purchase their copy. Yeah, purchase their copy, and then on the 19th, it's going to be uploaded on CD Baby, iTunes, and Rhapsody.
Okay, so you are in the game. Like you have some pretty noteworthy platforms that your music is gonna be on. All right, so for the viewers that just heard where she's gonna have this music displayed on for purchase, of course. Purchase the music. It's not gonna be $25. Let me know. I don't know. $10 a CD, okay? Because I'm talking like is my stuff. How much?
Are you going to pay 25? You can give me 25, for it. Thank you. You guys heard that.
She's a bully, so she could get the 25 from me, okay? But for the viewers that don't have to be around her, that don't have to feel her wrath, y'all can pay the $10. Ain't that right?
No, they could feel free to pay 25 if they want.
Okay, no doubt, no doubt. So listen, at the end of the day, y'all know where y'all can find this music, and don't stream the music, don't bootleg the music. One thing that I can say is, the streaming of the music in today's society and the bootlegging is becoming an epidemic, and it's growing rampant. Spend your money on it just like you do your Chinese food, your seafood, and all of that good stuff, right?
Right.
No doubt. How long did it take you how long did it take to finish the project? Like, how long was it?
So I started in 2007, and I was married, and we were planning on doing it together. And then things just totally went south.
And that's when you made the bonus song to play a song.
So it took me from 2007 all the way up to June of this year to get it. Well, May of this year to get it done. So how long is that? 9 years?
A whopping 9 years.
A whopping 9 years.
But you know what though? Not for nothing. I was, fortunate and lucky enough, and I would also include blessed, because long as I'm living and anything good happens, it's a blessing as well. I was fortunate to skim through some of the music, and it's very good. Easy listening, and I truly believe, and I'm not just saying this because this is a dear friend of mine, and she's, an eye candy. I really mean it. The music is good. So I advise anyone that have two good working ears, you know what I'm saying? Or if your ears don't work. Now listen, if your ears don't work, you have to play the music mad loud to get the bass. Yo, but anyway, let me not touch that. Trust me, I'm down for everybody. But who influenced you as an artist?
I think, oh God, my mom. And there's a lot of gospel artists and artists in the secular world, but honestly I can't say one specific person. I think I took a little bit from all of my favorite artists out there. I mean, I love music. I think music can speak to anyone, and music brings people together, so it unifies, and everyone loves some sort of music.
I agree. I have a couple more questions. I don't want to keep you too long, but I really do want to know: is there a certain order with the album, or is it in like a chronological order, or let me know?
No order. Just Mark and I decided. Mark, his plan was to make it more music industry order. So he decided what order we needed to.
So Mark Reddick created the track list.
Yes, he produced and created a track list and played most of the piano pieces and stuff, and an organ, Hammond organ, on the project.
Okay, so the instruments, it wasn't digital; it was actually like played raw like that.
About 90% of the music on the CD on the project is live.
Oh, that's dope.
Like drums, bass, guitar, Hammond organ, keyboard, sax.
That's dope. All right, yo. And who was in charge of that? Mark, yo, not for nothing. Shout out to Mark Reddick, man. You are definitely gifted and talented, because the music is actually playing in the background, and the instruments sound really well. It really sounds well. Like no funny business. So I have a question for you too with the album. Is the album cover art your a picture of you because that'll be like instant sales. Like if you got some pictures on there, it's lit. Let me. What is the cover art?
I think they'll see it. So people who purchase the CD, yeah. So maybe I tell them to wait. You'll see.
Yeah, wait, you'll see.
Wait, you'll see.
Bonus track. That's a snap
Bonus track. Wait, Snapple back.
When did you record? When did you record?
I recorded right here in the music lab.
The entire album?
Entire album right here in the music lab.
Okay, so this is home base for you.
This is home base. Yes, 9 years. Well, not 9 years. I worked here. I actually started putting together the stuff recording wise here. About 4 years now.
Okay. No doubt. I ain't gonna front. Like I said, you definitely have a crisp sound. And for the viewers, that's been critiquing my work for the couple of weeks that I've been doing this, I've had some people actually say, "Hey, Twixx Man, you gifted and talented yourself. How you have people come on the show and they not all that, and then you tell them, yo, you all that, good job. My word wasn't becoming my bond because they was like, you're telling people that they all that when they not. So I had to kind of reword and rephrase and sentence how I deal with some of the talent on the show, because if they are good, I can say you're good, but if you're not good, I have to say, I have to say other things. I'm not going to give my secret away, but there's more than one way to skin a cat. But back to you, Kenise, excuse me. Let the viewers know what's going on, any plugs, any performances, shows, anything, let them know.
Yeah, so I'm going to raid my dad's network with all churches across the country and international. So he's already got me hooked up in Aruba in July. So I'm going to be going to there to minister in July and then also in November. And then I'm also going to be trying to get to as many churches, conferences, concerts. Almost my plans is like every other weekend. So like twice a month. So you can check it out on my website, KeniseEtwaru.com. It'll have the listing of my events. So I'm going to take a little short break for a couple of weeks because now school is going to be out. But that's kind of my plug. Stay plugged into me on Facebook, Instagram, and my website.
I'm jealous. Daddy's going to send me all over the place and promote my album. And I'm going to, you have the ultimate, resource because, it's a gospel album. And your dad and your mom is pastors. So you are the plug.
Yeah, well, I'm going to utilize them. They're going to be my resource.
God bless America. God bless you, Kenise. You all that. I ain't gonna front. You swagger splasher with no hands. Hey, listen, man, when I met Kenise out front, man, I was like, man, yo, what's up, Kenise? Looking all good with the peach on, man. Listen, don't be a hater. She already told y'all what that bonus track was about. But anyway, thank you so much for your time. You always officially in the mix with Twixx. And not for nothing.
Thank you.
I will support you. I will buy the album, and not for nothing. I don't have to because you let me hear it all right now. I can actually just put my phone out and hit the record button, but I'm not going to do you like that. Anyway, Twixx Man in the mix with Twixx. New York City, if you don't watch my show, you show is ugly. If you don't buy her album, you show is ugly. 100. We out of here like shampoo.
Mix, in a mix, in a